What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Rihanna is the poster lady of many black women. She is so inspirational to them. She's rich. She's famous. Many people consider her to be beautiful. She's an icon. And she also owns Fenty makeup, which is pretty much like having a cherry on the top. And she can write her a check into anything in the future. She's pretty much what every woman wants to be. But the downside is, because of who she is and how much she makes, it's kind of hard for her to date somebody. I mean, that's on her level. Most of the guys on her level are gone, if not all of them. But there is ASAP Rocky. That's somebody to really talk about today. ASAP Rocky is there. He's not on her financial level, but he is close enough. But the problem is ASAP Rocky has a lot of problems. A lot of legal problems. He's too busy trying to be a Pookie and a Ray Ray than being a rapper. And this is why he's having some issues in his legal battles. He was accused of trying to kill a man or threatening to kill a man. Allegedly, he held a gun to somebody's stomach and then the gun went off and things like that. And with this situation, you would think that, they would be together a lot more. They are not. All right? They are not. I think she's pregnant again. I'm not sure. But ASAP Rocky is out by herself. She's out by himself. They're not spending time together. And I reported that, sometime before. And you would think that with him going through what he's going through, she would be there by his side, things like that. So what's going on? Okay. Nobody knows. Nobody understands. People are saying maybe they're taking a break. Maybe they need a break. Maybe they need space. All of that. Here's probably the reality of this. Okay. And I know you don't want to talk about it, but I'm gonna talk about it. He wants to be his own man. Okay. See, let me tell ladies something. You can date a man that's broker than you. I mean, it's okay. But if he makes enough money to get somebody else where he doesn't need your money, it really doesn't matter that, he makes less than you. It only matters if he makes severely less than you. Almost everything that she can afford, he can afford too. It's not like she can live someplace that he cannot, or she can do something that he cannot. He's not making $80,000 a year. He's still rich. So the reality is, if he picked up today and went somewhere else, he could gladly go get somebody else and wouldn't need her. She necessarily can't do that. All right. And let me tell you this, when guys start realizing like, okay, look, is this really worth what it is to deal with this person? Or am I not getting something that I need from this person? Another thing too is he just can't really talk about it. That's probably the real reason. Something is going on. Can't talk about it. Do you want to be that guy? Let me tell you this. If you're that guy and people love you and you're with Rihanna, it's great. But I just have a question. Do you want to be that guy and people hate you because you cheated on Rihanna? Do you want to be that? No man wants to be that guy. Okay. Stephen A. Smith said something about Rihanna. I believe he said she's no Beyonce. Stephen A. Smith had to come and apologize immediately. They tore Stephen A.'s ass up. All right. In that situation, if you're with Lori Harvey, if you're with Megan Good, any of those ladies that have a big fan base and they do anything to you, what can you say? You can't really say anything about it. And the reality is, I think the guy is just largely unhappy. I mean, when you're dealing with women with money that are doing better than you, even if you're used to having it your way, the reality is, guy, I'm just going to tell you the truth. You're not going to get some of the things that you want from a woman if that's what you really need. Now, I know a lot of these guys don't need a woman to cook or clean or to do stuff like that. I get it, right? But if you ever thought that you were going to get a certain level of femininity from a woman that you might be used to when you're dealing with, regular chicks, you're probably not going to get it, guy. It's probably not going to happen. It's probably not going to occur. And you need to understand that. And I think a guy like him, he's like, well, I've been dealing with this chick, man, and certain things I might want to have in the life, it's not really changing. And when that stuff starts happening, man, it comes to a point where guys are like, look, man, is it really worth dealing with her? Is it really worth dealing with her? Am I happy? Am I really happy? And I'm going to tell you, a lot of guys look back at their life, and it looks good in the public when you're together with somebody that's famous, that's in the same line as you. Yeah, but you got to live with her every day. That's the problem. You got to live with her every day. How many of you want to live with her every day? Is that what you guys want to do? Do you want to live with her every day? Most guys don't. Right? Most guys would not want to do that. But for fear of, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. A lot of guys are staying. A lot of professional guys are guys who are married to powerful women, black women. You better not say nothing. You better not say nothing. And I don't think they're together, man. I think the guy really wish he could go. He can't. And this is why I want to always tell somebody, before you guys decide that you want to get with some chicks, and I get it, you want to deal with a chick that got some money. That's fine, right? But you got to deal with somebody that wants to comply with what you're looking for. It's a must, man. Yeah, I'm just going to tell you, you're just going to be unhappy, bro. You're going to be largely unhappy. You're going to be hella mad. You're going to be dusty as hell. Every time. Not some of the time. Every time. Okay? A lot. And you need to know it. Need to know it. Can't be just getting with chicks because you know what? Oh, they're in the same industry as me. They have money. They're educated. Man, do you got some respect, bro? Does she respect you? Or is her ego too big where she feel like the world revolves around her and you should be lucky to have her? And what are you going to do for her? Hey, man, I'm just letting you guys know. It's real out here in the field, and guys really need to understand, man, like that's just really how it is. And you need to know, man, it's real serious, especially for black men. Black men are largely, I would say, not all the time, but I feel largely unhappy in their relationships. Largely. Don't want to talk about it. I get it. Not going to change the fact that they're largely unhappy. And ASAP Rocky is largely unhappy. And I can pretty much tell you it as a respect issue. Probably not no cheating. Probably not all that. But I can tell you, he probably feels like, this chick is just too difficult to be with. I am wasting my time. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Shay Duke Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.